Hey guys, welcome back to Contest Prep University. I'm Joe Klemczewski with Adam Atkinson. We're going to move into episode 2 of our series in Plateaus. And Adam, what I want to do, you mentioned in the first episode, digging right into food sources. And maybe there are some things that are just too good to be true, you know, your words exactly. Sometimes it's just a matter of, you know, shaking things up. Yeah, I'm not going to say there's any scientific reason if 30 grams of carbs worth from an apple just does better than 30 grams of carbs from oatmeal or something like that. But sometimes that happens. So when you've decided objectivity, accuracy, everything looks perfect, you've had that talk with your client, and you decide, okay, let's look at daily food logs. Let's look at those food sources. What are you looking for specifically?
Yeah, so first I look for majorly organization. Does this look thrown together? How is everything being measured? Sometimes you can get a feeling of, is this person doing this on the fly, or are they doing this for the whole week? So for instance, I had a client send me a food log last week, and on Monday, it looked like she had meal prepped. On Tuesday, she was out to eat twice, and then Wednesday was back to meal prepping. And then when we looked at that, you know, Tuesday was the day that her weight went up. So these foods that she's not physically measuring are the ones that are impacting her progress. And I said, you know, I don't mind if a client goes out to eat, but we're 6 weeks out, and that chef that's cooking your food doesn't care about your show in 6 weeks as much as we do. So that was a big, you know, discrepancy that we didn't see on just her weekly summary. This took us going to her daily sheets. Another thing I look for is just, are they weighing in grams? Are they weighing in ounces? A couple weeks ago, I caught a client, they just put 1 apple on their meal plan. And I'm like, well, 1 apple could be very variant. So let's weigh that. And it came up way higher than what, you know, she thought she was averaging out. So that made a difference. Also, I will look at thermic effective food with a client that is, you know, we're really grinding. They're about as low as I think they can go. We want to take advantage of foods that require more calories to digest versus not as many calories to digest, because that can impact your prep on a scale of, you know, 20 to 30 weeks. That adds up as the weeks go by. So I hate to say, you know, like, cleaner foods are better because adherence is key. If you eat clean and you can't stick to it, that's just not going to work. So, but I will say that you can take advantage of the benefits of more whole foods and the higher thermic effect that comes with them.
Yeah, you beat me to the punch. I was going to say that before you made that last point, which is, you know, it sounds like, Adam, you're saying that even with flexible dieting, it's better to have some structure, some good foods you can depend on, ones that are better, more accurate to track, have higher thermic value. So yes, again, this is a sport that is based on performance, and you don't want to get to the day of a contest, the week of a contest, and wish, you know, gosh, I guess I could have worked a little harder. I guess I could have been a little bit tighter. I could have done this. I could have eaten a little bit higher quality foods, because, you know, the game's over. You win your show cumulatively every day with every decision you make. So I agree with, you know, on my list, Adam, talking about food sources. Sometimes it's just looking for things you can be consistent with. And, you know, you mentioned going out to eat. You know, a lot of people will initially kind of blame that on sodium, but there's also a lot of fat that you almost have to double your estimate of fat in a restaurant than what you would prepare at home. You know, there's a lot of reasons why you just have to be careful and be objective. But sometimes, I mean, we're going through this list, Adam, way before we talk about actually changing calories, changing macros. We're checking every possible other thing first. So our first episode is about accuracy and objectivity. This is all about the food sources, and maybe you just need to fine tune that. It's going to take us 2 or 3 more episodes before we even talk about the macros. So I appreciate your contribution to this one. This is just going to get better and better, this series, man. We're gonna dig through a lot of good stuff. So thank you, Adam, and thank you guys for watching and listening, and we'll see you next time in Contest Prep University.